maybe have put that behind you by now, but I'm sure there's times you think, oh, well, what if I've been healthier the whole way?
No, I don't think about that much at all.
Okay.
Like going into last year was very similar to where I felt right now. We obviously didn't plan on getting hurt the first game or the first game when I came back, so it's just a matter of what's going on right now, and that's really the only thing that's dominating my thoughts right now, which is a good thing.
The challenges do there.
I mean, they're really dynamic. They understand how to score, play make. They always keep their foot on the gas pedal. You're not going to take everything away from them. They're so talented. You got to be able to just stay solid, make them work, make them take tough shots, even if they make them, not get discouraged. And understand that it's going to,
Still to bring, how eager are you to see what that might look like?
It's a scary thought, to be honest. Playoffs brings the best out of everybody, I think, and that kind of intensity and just the atmosphere, all the preparation that you put into it throughout the course of the year should show up now. And it's going to be fun to watch when that happens.
Portland mostly put this year. They put Aminu on you when they do that in the Olympics. Is that normal for them?
I'm not sure. You got to be prepared for anything, really. They have a lot of different versatile wings that they can throw out there. The game can kind of go a lot of different ways, depending on who starts at center for them and different rotations. It can be an up and down, small ball type series, or it can be a more traditional lineup with some low post presence on both sides of the floor. So it's just a matter of kind of feeling it out as we go. And whoever's guarding me, the same approach applies. Be aggressive, run our sets, be a playmaker, and make stuff happen.
The way you guys played over the season, not that you maybe needed it, but that kind of served as a reminder of the impact of defense when you guys play at that defensive level. What can happen?
For sure, because that's how we righted the ship after that rough. I love using air quotes. That rough match. When we elevated our defensive efficiency and execution, just mentality. Shots started to fall. We started to obviously win a lot more consistently, and string wins together. So you can fall in love with the offensive side all you want. We know when we're unstoppable when our defense shows up, and it's the best part of our game.
Quinn Snyder said the other night that he feels that you're underrated as a defensive guy.
I appreciate that.
You agree with that?
Not a lot of people in that camp. I appreciate the comment.
Why is that?
Why
are there not a lot of people in that camp? He's a pretty smart guy.
You said something interesting the other night about this, a year ago. Very different look, but also the same mindset of kind of a serious mindset that when we're in there, we're going to keep that same level. When you see those guys out an hour after practice and they're still down there working, what does that mean to you? And they also helped you get through during the injury stretch.
Well, they just helped us. Yeah, everybody has a part in the role on this team, whether you play 5 minutes or 35 minutes. We all know, and it's not just a slogan for nothing. It is literally strength in numbers. The way that we play our game, everybody who's on the floor is involved in the game. You're not just out there. You got to be a threat. You got to be ready when your number's called. And guys believe that, and they act accordingly with how they prepare themselves mentally and physically to be ready. So. Regular season that applies, and especially in the playoffs when you have there's going to be opportunities for everybody to get out there in some way, shape, or form to have an impact on us winning the championship.
The fact that the playoff schedule allow for make it easier to maintain that defensive intensity, because you have every other night off, or sometimes you have 2 days between games? Just to bring that energy on the other end.
For sure, but the intensity of these games, it's almost like a regular season game or a playoff game is like 2 regular season games put into one with the intensity and the mental focus you need. So you definitely need that time in between to make adjustments if you need to kind of recalibrate, but also refresh your body and your mind to perform at that level on both ends before, for sure.
Because we see people in the regular guys take plays off. What happens if you do that in the postseason? On defense, take plays off.
You don't win. So that's a serious penalty for cheating the game.
The way Bob Myers kind of picks up and checks in with everybody, is it just the right balance of how he goes about his business every day and being so hands-on when he wants to be?
He values the responsibility of his job. He understands how important it is for him to be aware of everything that's going on, how everybody's feeling. It's a tough job for sure to have to balance and manage all these different personalities and the ups and downs of the season. And he's bridging the gap between upstairs and downstairs, and all that responsibility is. It all pays out when we all succeed, and a lot of that goes to what Bob does on a day-to-day basis. But he's great at what he does, and he finds a way to be personable, to be connected to every single person in our organization, and it's very genuine. So that goes a long way.
Do you hope to work for him for many years to come?
I don't think he'd have.
That was it. The last question.
Thank you, sir.